they felt their foot being pulled. No, like dead ass, like. Okay guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome to my channel. They're not even hyping me up, and they're like, okay, hey guys, welcome to my channel, and today I'm just gonna do my makeup and talk some chisme with you guys. And I have my primas on the back, my cousins in the back. So Ave, say hi.
Hello. Hey girl.
I know right now they're all like, oh hi. But behind
that camera, sorry guys.
Okay, if you guys want to see me transform from this to somewhat acceptable, keep watching. If not, you could click out button. Please don't click out.
Right.
So first we went to
girl errands.
We did girl errands. We're hella poor because we don't know how the hell to work the Dyson thing.
Hey, how does this work? Isn't it like you like put the hair?
Restock and like we keep for errands and the errands.
I gotta do this face blush. I got a bag.
Fat ass bag.
Oh, I thought you.
You know, and like with the Ulta in the back, bruh. So we finna get food.
No, just go to that one.
But
that
we did
better.
a quick Dutch run.
You put it on the GPS. I don't know how to get there.
My errands, we went to Ulta, and we were like, okay, like we're just gonna get something super quick and yeah. But tell me why we went to Ulta and like I got five things at Ulta, and bro, tell me why they were like charging me $82 for it. Like I got 5 things. I got the CeraVe with the cleanser, the one with like the acne, the one that helps with acne, and then I got the 24-hour brow setter gel from Benefit because this one is so bomb. It's the only thing that really holds my brows down. So it's the full version. It's $26. That's already pushing it. That's like the most expensive thing. I got the Good Molecules hyaluronic acid serum. This one is so good because I had the, what was it? I got the trial or like the sample, whatever, and it was so good. Out of like everything that I use for like makeup wise, I ran out the most with setting spray. And setting spray, I love. If you guys follow me on TikTok, like I'll link my TikTok below. But like on TikTok, like whenever I do my get readies with me, or like when I get ready to do my makeup, I always finish it with the Milani Make It Last setting spray, like the original one, because I tried the matte one, but I don't really like how matte looks on me because I'm super dry skinned. Combo, but like I get really dry on my cheeks, so I tend to basically get like these types. But they're so small that I ran out. Oh, I went again to Ulta to get this one, and I was bummed that they don't have like the big one because I have to rebuy it like every like two or so months, like something like that. I got the cleansing balm, the Clean to Zero balm, and this one's so bomb. And tell me why it was $82 for everything. And I was like, I went on the app and I got it was a 20% off coupon, and then after that. I was like, ugh. It was still like $60, and then Yaneli, my cousin, she was like, oh, you could use their $20 off because I had the points saved up, and it was adding up to $20. So I was like, ooh, let me use those. So I used it to my advantage, and I only paid like what, like 50, 55 after tax. So I was like, oh, okay, better than spending $90. I don't know about you guys, but like on TikTok, I'm basically getting like all the spooky stuff. There'll be like podcasts like the Pretty Not Smart or the Chins and Giggles podcast. Like they'll be talking about like the ghost stories or the paranormal stuff that they've like experienced in their life. And I was like, let me do that, because like I've experienced some stuff, and so have like other family members, but like I've heard and I've been through some paranormal stuff. So I was like, why not just do that? So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do my makeup really quick because I feel ugly right now, and I need some coverage. I need some concealer definitely to hide my under eyes, because right now my under eyes but they just look really purple. So I was like, okay, let me get ready, and I'm gonna just do a story time. Let me just start off with like primer stuff. I need to wet the blender. The Chi blender is not wet.
What's Mexico stuff? Because I think that's weird.
It's because you have to say how Mexico is like a different world. It comes out in Mexico. Like, whatever you don't believe in comes out in Mexico.
Yeah, so basically, like, if you think it's scary here in the US, it's even scarier in Mexico. Because in Mexico, like, I feel like if you tell, like, a story or from like let's say like your grandma or grandpa or whoever who lived in Mexico,
Like a myth, yeah.
if they say they experience scary stuff, then you should probably believe them because like
if they tell you stories about like La Llorona and like stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like
okay, because we have a couple of stories from like other family members that like who grew up in Mexico and like lived through like weird stuff. So this one time, it was like the first time that we went to Mexico for the first time,
are
and
you talking about the one we talked about earlier?
yeah, at the house.
Yes.
So we went to go visit family in Mexico like for a while, and I remember we went to go visit one of their houses that they a friend of a friend let us sleep in and stay for like a week or so. And I remember how we were staying at another family member's house, and my yaneli basically stayed at their house. Oh, yaneli could tell you because she was there. We weren't there. Me, my siblings, and other family members, we stayed at the other house. So she could tell you. Here we go.
Basically, we were staying at our aunt's house, and then they were house sitting for a family that was like a friend.
Wait, I think I like half-ass heard this story, so let me pay attention.
Okay.
And I don't think I know all of it, so I'm gonna say what I know and I remember.
Okay.
Your version.
This was
Okay,
like,
yeah.
A couple years ago.
I was like 12. The house of my aunts only had one bathroom. It was a really small house, so the neighbor that they were house sitting for was a few houses down, and it had a lot more bathrooms and rooms. It was a big house. So I remember I stayed there with my dad, and then
At the house that they were sitting.
and then there was.
If you guys see me like this, I use a mirror to get ready. I don't like sitting in front of a vanity because then I'm like getting all close.
Okay.
So like I like to use a mirror. So if you guys see me like this, I'm sorry, but that's how I am.
I remember, I think it was me and one other person really had to go to the bathroom. There was only one bathroom at our aunt's house, so we were like, okay, this is perfect. Like, we're house sitting, we'll just go to that house to use the bathroom.
Before you continue, one time when my dad and I went to Mexico, that same house, that same aunt's house, we had gone back from Santana or
The
whatever.
Morphe Foundation.
And I went to use the bathroom. Bro, tell me why I lifted up the seat. There was a fat ass lizard in the toilet.
Ew!
I did not want to use the toilet
Oh,
anymore. I like popped the
heck
squat
no.
by her door because I refused to fuck toilet.
That's disgusting. Imagine it jumps up and eats.
Yeah. So,
or the alacranes in the
Yeah,
rooms.
I
Oh my
remember
god.
the animals, like all that. But yeah. Anyway, sorry. Continue.
Okay, so we had to use the restroom. So they gave us the keys, and they were like, just go to, so-and-so's house and use the restroom there and lock up and come back home. And it was literally like, 3 houses down. It was kind of on a walk, but it's fine. And then we were going, and then I remember we couldn't open the door because the keys over there, like the keyholes are hard to open and like stiff. So we couldn't open it. And when we were like there, we heard like a noise in like the trees and the dirt.
And it was at night, huh?
Yes, it was at night.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, it was probably just like an animal or something, but like, still, that's hella scary. So literally, like, I forgot all about me having to pee, and I just ran back to the house. I was
like when people say like, oh, like I have to use, it always starts with like, I had to go outside to use the restroom, but the restroom was like kind of like inside the house because it was like an outdoor house, so like it was close, but you had to go outside.
Like the way I remember it, even though I've only been to that house like that time that we stayed, it was like the rooms was like on the outside, and then they kind of had like a big patio in the middle that didn't have like.
It's actually a very nice house.
Oh yeah,
All of the houses in Mexico, like you look at them from the outside and you're like, like they look simple, but then once you walk in through the gate,
it's really nice.
Like a whole nother...
And it was pretty with like
and it was
flowers,
clean.
right?
Yeah. It's like an hacienda type. Like,
yeah.
Nice. But yeah, anyways.
I liked the rooms because isn't it kind of también like they have like hella like doors and like.
It gives you like
maze.
No, to me it felt like an hacienda vibes, like rooms
because
and,
it was
every,
open.
Yeah, every room like looked out.
I remember having like the keys and having to like find out what was for every door because there were so many like entrances and stuff.
That house, I think that house is like really one of my favorites in Mexico.
Yeah.
So what happened?
We heard the loud noise and we just started running, and then The door to my tia's house is like a door to the calle, and then it's like a really long walkway. Not really long, but it's like a pretty long walkway. And then there's another door. So I remember sprinting.
She was like, I think she was like 12. So she was like a little chamaca, like.
I was sprinting.
Yeah.
But still, I would still be sprinting.
I imagine seeing your face like, damn, bitch, what'd you just see?
Oh no. There was another time where.
You're doing your makeup without looking at a mirror.
I know, I could never.
But like,
No, they're basically like, how are you doing your makeup? But like, I use the blender to like I use brushes and then I go with the sponge to like make it like, ¿cómo se dice? Like a.
No, yeah, so it doesn't look like streaks.
Yeah. So it doesn't look streaky, but no. So you know how Eric is always like, this house is so haunted. Oh, our other cousin, he swears that this house, cause we're at my Theo's house.
I mean,
Where-
I think this house is haunted.
but it doesn't necessarily mean bad spirit. I think it could be a good spirit. But like, I don't know.
But
Well, I think we all know who it is.
Yeah.
First of all.
But no, but like what I wanted to say is like, so he swears that this house is haunted, which yeah, low-key is haunted, like low-key, but not really low-key. But
Like high key.
yeah, high-key.
The
But
fridge doesn't open by itself.
this concealer is so low. Like, I think Yaneli put me on this concealer, but like low-key, it's
Yes, I did.
and it's like an everyday concealer. But anyway, but when I remember one time, like when I was like middle school era, like 12, 13. I remember que me estaba bañando, I was taking a shower, and all of a sudden, well, I was butt naked, like cooling. You can see my ass, my nalgas taking a shower, and like you know how like when you wash your hair, all of a sudden you look up at the what is it called, the shower thing, the shower head, and then I look up on the ledge, and all of a sudden I see they always put the pasta, the toothpaste up at the ledge, and like some other like toothbrushes and stuff like that.
Who showers their teeth in the shower? That's my question.
It saves
Comment
times.
down below, guys.
Comment down below. But like
Is that a thing?
remember I look up and all of a sudden I see the pasta like dead ass, like it literally like flew
No
and
way.
like you like it wasn't me. I didn't touch it because like I was washing my hair. And
It was
you
liar.
yeah, you would have to like push it like to move it, and I saw it like flow, like, and it even dropped like this on the ledge and like that, and I was like, oh hell no, because I'm trying to no, and I wasn't even scared because I was like,
Wait,
what are
where
they gonna
was
do?
this? I forgot.
It wasn't Eric's house in the bathroom, the one in the
what? I
hallway.
was thinking-
That happened, and I wasn't scared because I was like, okay, what are they gonna do? But at the same time, I'm like,
Come here, bitch.
no, I was like, bruh, I was like, why are y'all haunting me right now? Like, I'm trying to take a shower and I'm literally Colleen.
No,
Like,
you know how some have a hose?
He's like, you better stop.
it's like, I was more like, bruh, like, right now, I'm taking a shower and I'm naked. Like,
Not us.
Like,
Like,
bruh.
I've only been like a number of encounters, like with the spirit or whatever, the past life, whatever you call it.
Uh-huh.
I'm fucking shitting bricks, dude. Like, I'm like, I noticed that I'm like in this like the moment, because it's a surreal moment. If it happens to somebody, you don't know what's
You can't
going on
process
until
it.
after. Yeah.
that's just the
And then
remedy.
if you like
You just
kind
need
of
to act fast.
if you
like-
like
Oh no.
how do I explain it? Like
I'm
if you
just, like,
know what's
like
happening
this.
to you, you won't know until later.
Yeah.
And then when you take it all in, you're like, oh
Holy shit,
damn,
there was
that just
you know,
happened.
Yeah. I don't get scared because like I always tell myself like, what are they gonna do?
I
Like,
get really
that's
scared.
one of us, because I get scared.
I get scared. I'm
But-
like when I come here and they start saying stuff like about that
It
happened
makes you want
here
to leave.
Yeah.
Like, it makes you want to get, like, walk me to
to my
walk me
car.
home.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Whenever I come here and they start saying like the stuff that that happens
you get
here,
creeped
I'm like,
out.
so take me outside to my car.
Yeah.
Eric was slapping me the other day when he was sleeping in Grandpa's old room, and he was like, I literally heard my name like so many times. I'm like, shut the
But it's crazy because I think that Eric is like
Oh,
immune to that.
Can I
don't know,
wait.
like-
He's unfazed. He
Wait.
likes all that.
do they know who Eric is?
yeah,
Eric is our cousin.
our cousin. He's our cousin. Eric is our cousin. Just for clarification, because you're like, what the hell is that? But he's our cousin. But
Tell a little backstory about Eric.
okay, so like
Eric
he
is.
loves. I know he's probably gonna be watching like, bruh. But like he loves like paranormal stuff, and like this fool is like almost like making fun of us, because I remember one time he pulled out that Ouija board, and I was like, oh hell
He
no, like put that
slapped me
away.
with that, and I was like,
Yeah,
shut
I was like, oh
up.
hell
He
no.
works.
No, but another thing that happened, I remember in that house, but he was like telling us that like he heard like it's you know the room there's like in his house he has like a room all the way at the other side of the house. There's a hallway and like the room farthest towards the end of the house.
I've never been to Eric's house.
But it's basically that room. Something always weird happens there.
The one that was Brian's room?
Yeah, that one. There's this one room that nobody uses. It's like a guest room basically. And like he was like, oh yeah, like I literally heard the door slide. And I was like, bro, what? And then there was other family members that would sleep in that room. And one of the family members was like, during the night, they literally told us that they felt their foot being pulled. No, like dead ass, like pulled. To like where she woke up and she was like, what the hell's going on? And I remember like they told Eric and his parents, and they were like, what? Like, nah.
Oh, do you want to try this blush?
Bro, I already put this on.
Oh, no.
No, it's fine. Yeah, you should have told me. Oh, because I'm using the one.
Yeah.
But switching to our uncle's or Theo's house, the house that we're in right now, like a couple years ago.
So scary,
it was our grandpa had passed away like years ago, and then the following year we had like a family reunion and like to celebrate his death in a way with the church. And I remember how like we were downstairs. It was me, Eric, and some other family member. I really don't remember, but someone else. And I remember we were along the stairs because there's like steps or stairs to go up, and then like there's a hallway, and most of the rooms are upstairs, and our grandpa used to stay upstairs. And at the end of the hallway, and it's like a dark hallway if you know nobody's up there. So we were all downstairs, and it was late at night. And I remember how towards like the end of the night, it was kind of late, and people were starting to go inside, but like, you know, like there were somewhere inside and somewhere outside, but me, Eric, and some other family member was standing along the stairs. I remember hearing like a
and that our grandpa would always do that. His voice was just kind of like husky, like that.
Yeah, raspy. He would towards like the end, he would always like be like
sound
that.
Like that, yeah.
He would, grandpa like would always be like that. He would be like he would grunt, like, and we literally heard his voice like grunting.
And what makes it extra weird is that it's like he was present while we were like celebrating his life. It was like a sign, you know.
Immediately when we heard that, me and the two other cousins, we were like, wait, did you hear that? Like, did you hear that? Like, because nobody heard except just us. Because we were like, what the hell? Like what the? Because that literally sounded like him. Like, we were like, yeah. So I knew that I wasn't tripping because like other people heard it. So we were like, what the? We were creeped out, but not like in like a scared way. Like if it was him, like we weren't like scared, cause you know like he's not gonna do anything. So like, but that was like hella creepy.
My dad and my Tío Miguel heard him here. I'll tell my story. Can I tell my story?
Yeah, go.
So we had gone, I remember it was like a Sunday or Saturday, I remember, and we had gone to the Pulga and we came back and we had gotten burgers, right? And we were sitting in my dad's truck in the driveway, and mind you again, guys, to kind of like explain the layout of the house. My grandpa's room used to be like down the hall, like Alan said, down the hall, and he used to have a window like on the side of the house.
Oh, here?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm trying to, like, down the hall.
Oh,
his room is down the hall, but his room has a window, and his window looks out to the side of a house. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah.
So then the driveway is, like, literally, like, right there. So, yeah, we had gotten burgers, and we had just came back, and so we were sitting in the driveway. We had literally just pulled up. He backed up, and they were still talking. I don't know what they were talking about, but like, made conversation. So it took us a little minute to get off like the truck or whatever, and then like there was like a moment of silence, like you know, like in between like conversation or whatever.
Yeah.
And our grandpa used to like listen to like used to have like this portable radio, and he used to like listen to the radio all the time. And when like his jammies would come up, he would like hi, you know, like jam out.
He was hella loud with the
super emotional towards his music. So we were just sitting there, and then like in the moment of silence that we heard, we straight up like heard him, like so clear, like how he was listening to his music. He went like ah ha ha, and like straight up like that, and we all kind of just looked at each other because we all heard it, right?
Wait, when was this?
This was like maybe I
what
want
year?
to say like a year after he passed.
Oh.
My grandma used.
My mind is that like you can like some people can just like imagine it and then hear it, but when you're a group of people and you all look at each other, it means you all heard it.
But
that's what you're not just
that's what gets me too, cause like we can be like, nah, you guys are like tripping, but like
when it's like
it's everybody like we all hear and see things like in the house, like.
And my tío Miguel, he was like, "Hoy nomás, like te está hablando or whatever, like nos está escuchando," and we all just kind of like again looked at each other.
Wait, and where were you guys at?
We were still inside my dad's truck.
In the driveway.
Yeah, in the driveway, backed up. So it wasn't like, how do I explain it to you? Like we heard it super clear, but it wasn't like we knew it was him. I don't know, I heard it so clear, and I remember like we all got off and we were like, damn, and nobody was here. Like nobody was here. I think you guys were all in Fresno, even my tío Gaspar, my tío Meli.
Oh yeah.
So my tío Miguel unlocks the door, and then I'm like, I don't want to go in. You're alone. Like I'm low-key scared. And then he like goes, checks, and like make sure that everything is okay. And then my dad and him come upstairs to his room, and they like check everything out, and his window was like wide open. And he was like,
I don't think they leave it like that.
Yeah, no, and
I don't think so.
And like years after he passed away, they keep the door closed and like the room.
Nobody goes in his room.
There's a mattress in there, but that's pretty much it.
Nobody goes in there. Like it's kind of like storage at that point, because like nobody wants to go in there. So like the fact that they heard that from upstairs in his room, like that same hall area where we heard the grunt. I'm gonna go with this one. Remember this one other family member? It was years ago, and everybody had stayed over at their house, and we were just chilling back, cause me and my brother had stayed over, and this was late at night. Like we were about to go to bed, and all of a sudden, like they heard their name being called, and then they were like ¿qué? Like what? Like ¿qué pasó? Like, and it was like late at night. Like everybody was knocked out. Like nobody was up, but they still heard their name from the hallway, because their door was like super, like, how do you say it, like emparejada, like it was, how do you say it in English?
Open?
Like, is it bilingual problems? But like, what is it called?
What does that mean when it's like
like when it's emparejada?
When it's like not closed fully.
Oh, when it's creaked or like cracked open. Like the door was cracked open, like a little, like
it's
it wasn't.
More than cracked open.
Yeah, it wasn't all the way closed, and all of a sudden they hear their name. They hear their name being called, and then they go look outside, and they're like, "What the hell?" And then they go ask other people, like, "Hey, like," but they were asleep, and they go ask them, like, "Hey, did you call my name?" And they're like, "No, like I didn't call your name, like I was knocked out." And we were like, "What the?" And I remember Eric, he was like, "Yo, like when you hear that, that's like a demon, like a demonio."
When somebody calls your name?
Yeah, because
no way.
It was exactly in their voice, the other family member's voice, and the other family member was like, "Yeah, like what happened?"
Oh, like when you respond?
Yeah, like.
Wait, what's?
Oh my god, it's kind of like when I don't know if you guys see it on TikTok, but like there'll be like videos on TikTok, like the video. Yeah, there'll be some videos on TikTok where like the doors closed and they'll hear like somebody else, like their wife, husband, or other family member, and they'll be like, "Hey, like it's your brother, open up," and then they open and nobody's there. That's kind of what happened to that family member, and ever since then we're like, something spooky going on right there, cause that
ain't right.
That ain't right. So ever since then we're like, so like hella suspicious over there. I'm not sure. Maybe they know, cause I don't fully remember. But I remember this one story. Our grandma told. I think it was our grandma. Our grandma or one I think it was my mom or my tia. They had told us that, or at least me. They told me that like somebody saw the devil.
I know.
Cause it was a man dressed up in black and like a black hat, black suit, and they were like just standing out. It was in bruh. And when you hear stuff from Mexico, like you know it's real. So I don't remember. I think it was our great grandpa or one of our tios from Mexico, but like years ago. It was like years ago. They said that they saw a man randomly in black, like everything in black, and they were like, I don't remember what, but they were trying to make like conversation with them, and then like he got a weird vibe, and he basically just left. But like they looking back, they said that it could have been him because he disappeared when he went to go look for him. I don't know if that makes sense, but we have this other so we have family members in Mexico, right? We go visit them, but in their house they have two bathrooms. There's one main bathroom on one hall, and there's like another. There's a wall.
Is this in El Rancho?
No, in DF.
Oh, okay.
This was in Mexico City, so you wouldn't. But like we wouldn't expect it to be anything creepy because it's like a city and not like that rancho. Cause like in that rancho, like
there's no signal.
Yeah, there's no signal, and like it's hella like
no lights.
Like it's very much like, I don't know, like small town, like country, like it feels more real.
El Rancho is literally like a city in the middle of
knows
nowhere.
Each other.
Yeah, there's
and
like
whenever you go, everyone's like, "¿Y tú de quién eres?" Like,
yeah.
The Rancho is like a streets, like 4 streets that aren't even roads. It's literally callejones. Like cars barely pass by.
Mm-hmm.
How else can I explain
and
it?
they have like random poles everywhere. It gives me anxiety to drive.
Okay, yeah.
And then most of those poles like don't have a light, and if it has a light, it's like every 6 poles.
Yeah.
And like to get to like the other side of town or the other side of the rancho, you have to walk there because
That's the difference between the DF, Mexico City, and the rancho. The
walls are made out of like large rocks.
Bricks,
like
rocks,
bricks.
yeah.
Literally just stacked on each other.
And yeah, and like
tejado.
and like they'll be like
there's a roof.
Yeah, they'll be like again alacranes, like scorpions, and like
in your bed and shit.
Like spiders. I remember when we were in the rancho, we were every day we would always like shake our shoes violently to see if there was anything there because we weren't trying to get stung. But in the bathroom in Mexico City, I remember we were like, oh, like that's so cool because there's 2 bathrooms, and the other bathroom was really nice, but it was abandoned because it was part of another home, but like they like put it all into one. So basically I had another bathroom that was kind of secret, but I remember we used to love going in there, and then we hear the backstory of like how they got the bathroom, how it was basically like some other señora, like another lady was living there and she died, which we didn't know until later on. Like,
where the land was on the bathroom?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we didn't know because that was the first time we went. The second time I think is when we found out, like, and we were like, oh.
Why didn't somebody tell me?
Yeah, and didn't something haunted happen there? Like
Some sort of appearance of the lady.
Oh, no way.
Oh yeah. How they were in the middle of the night, they saw like her shadow. Like you just saw like a dark figure, and we're like, what? Cause we love the bathroom so much that we would always like hog it because it was like nice. No, like
Is it big?
Yeah, it's big. It has like glass or like the shade glass window, like, and like it had like the nice big. It was modern. It was really modern. It was.
Oh my! The showers in there were immaculate.
Yeah.
I took my speaker in there and blasted.
But when you get to the rancho, oh heck no!
You literally have to
Oh
shower yes. Or literally they would heat up water and then you would shower with the bucket.
Yeah.
When I was little, like the big old buckets.
Yeah.
Where they feed the cows and stuff.
Yeah.
I was in one of those, like in the middle of like the winter, freezing my little like. There's no warm water, you have to like.
Yeah.
You have to
like boil the water and wait, and then like if it's too hot, you have to wait again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember that when I was showering, it was pouring. Like it was pouring. And let me tell you, y'all, if y'all live in California, y'all know that it rains here, but in Mexico, it pours.
A lot during the summer, which we
and it's like it's so pretty. I think it's so pretty because it's like
because it feels
storms,
like spring vibes.
Yeah, it's so I love.
But it's warm, which is weird.
Humid, yeah.
Yeah, humid.
I remember when we got in Mexico, we always fly to the DF because the airline that we like to fly with only flies there directly, and if you wanna go to like the other major city that we're from, it's like you have to catch another flight. So
there's
since we
layovers.
have family in Mexico City and the DF, we might as well stay there for a few days, and then we either go in a car or in a bus to the other town, which is about a
4-hour drive.
4 to 6, depending.
But we don't mind because that's how much like other family members live here in California.
Yeah, that's the
so
distance.
we
We're
didn't
used
mind.
to it.
Yeah.
But when it is on a bus, it's definitely bad. Like I puked the first time. Stop
Oh,
that.
yeah.
That's not funny.
It is funny.
I hate throwing up.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We were literally the bus had just driven into the like parking lot.
Yeah.
Like I literally, I turned to my tia and she goes, "Here you go, mija," and I smiled and then I just went, "Ooh," and then I just put my hand over my mouth.
We were literally like just minding our business in the bus, and all of a sudden we just see her behind like,
and then
and then.
in the bathroom.
Oh my god! No, remember when we went to the temple? We went up one of the pyramids, and it's like outside of Mexico City. You guys probably already know, but like
It's called Teotihuacan.
yeah, we were going down. We were going down the steps, and he's like, oh! He literally fell because the stairs are super.
You okay, hon?
Yeah, because the steps are super small.
Wait, did he get like lightheaded or did he just pass out?
No.
Because the stairs are really like
They're really
narrow
small.
and steep, and like some of them are like tiny steps, but they have like a lot of legroom, and the other ones are really steep, but they're so
Oh,
like,
so he
thin.
just missed a step.
Basically,
Yeah.
and he was going really fast, so he's so little, man. Like,
And my tío,
Lightning McQueen though.
my tío was like, cálmate, güey, te vas a caer.
and nobody ate shit in the metro station.
Oh my god, it's not funny.
I love how this is supposed to be a spooky ass.
Literally fell on his ass.
I love how this is supposed to be a spooky ass video, and we're making fun of Brian.
Yeah, when he rolled at the beach.
If you guys don't know who Brian is, that's my brother, and he's hella like slow.
Alright now, it ain't that funny.
No, wait, but he's not slow. He's like life slow. Like shit that you need
Es
to be
¿cómo se
paying
dice?
attention to.
Es
Yeah.
lelo bruto. Like
shit
yeah,
that you need to be paying attention to. He's
like smart ass
"Huh?"
type vibes.
He's like, what?
Tell me why I forgot my pencil and my stupid ass dip brow.
Ooh, I liked it, Bravo.
I forgot my
look good?
brush.
Yeah.
But basically, we love going to Mexico because
Oh,
something
hell yeah.
always happens. Like, I mean,
We went to El Rancho, and and then basically over there was a fair, so like
I
Okay,
think I know.
let me tell you guys, the fair in Mexico is like,
out of pocket.
Oh.
I don't
So
like it.
insane. It's literally a fair with like a few rides. And
Yeah,
like,
it's basic.
live music.
It's
fire
basic.
ass food.
Yeah, it's basically like they do like a little like like a little carnival fair type stuff. Usually in the summer. Is it usually in the summer?
No, it's different
In
times. It's like
Febrero.
Febrero.
It's in-
and summer. Basically, we were going to the fiesta that day, but I was sick from the. I was kind of just sick, like I had caught a cold basically. So the day that we got there, I was sick from like the bus ride. I just had a cold. It was just all like accumulating, and then so I took a nap when we got like home. It was so bad. Like there's this ride that I really like where you like sit and you just like go. It's like a swing.
Oh,
like, it's like a boat in the shape of a boat.
Yeah.
And you just swing back and forth. And I like the first time we went on it was good, and then we went on another ride where you sit in like a car and it goes in like a circle. And it goes faster, and then eventually ends up going backwards.
Mhm.
And there was 4 of us. There was me, Chris, Brian, and Eric. Brian and Eric went together. Me and Chris went together. And then I remember I got like nauseous on it, but then I was like fine when I just like got off.
No,
the air hit
and
me.
we had told her like, if you feel sick, like you don't have to go because by the end of the night, because that was towards the end, because it was starting to sprinkle or like rain. We're like, if you don't want to go, then it's fine. You don't have to go, because she was quiet and she's never quiet. So we were like, okay, she's getting sick. And we were like, oh, she was like, no, I'm good. Like, I could go again. And then she goes on it, and then she gets dizzy. And she starts, like, gagging. And I'm like, bruh.
And he started turning. He's like, don't puke on me. And I was like, shut
I know.
Yo,
The more you say don't puke, the more.
No, but what's funny is that after that ride, we all were, like, dizzy. I never get dizzy because, well, yaneli gets way more dizzy than I do.
Yeah.
It's
Oh my,
like,
the Disneyland trip? But I hadn't gotten dizzy. I swear it was because alguien me dio un hot Cheeto.
Just one hot Cheeto.
Yes, because
Mia, my. O sea. Anyway.
when we went on the trips, I got hella dizzy, and then we were going home, and yeah, it was so bad. And then I think I knocked out right after. I just took my pills.
Anyways, so now I'm just gonna set the face
These are my
with this.
grades right now.
And, like, the reason why I got this one was because, look, it was empty. Like, it's always running. I'm always running out, so, like, you know.
Yeah.
So now I'm just curling my lashes and, like, putting the mascara on. The mascara. I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Sky High Mascara because this one is a bomb. Even if you're, like, if you're running errands or, like, if you're gonna wear lashes or something extra, this is gonna be a lifesaver. Just saying, it looks really nice. And then for, like, the bottom lashes, I'm literally just gonna take the Benefit Roller Lash. I don't know about you, but, like, I like using this one for, like, my lower lashes. But the only thing I don't like about it is the fact that it's not waterproof, right? I don't think it's
I don't
waterproof.
think so.
Because I'll be at the end of the day, I'll be, like, looking at the mirror and, like, it looks like I have, like, a black eye. But I like how, like, it looked like my bottom lashes look way more curlier with this. One of the things I got from Ulta was the Benefit 24-hour brow setter. This brow gel is, like, nothing else will, like, hold it, and this is, like, one of the things that will hold my brows. So yeah. Oh, and plus, like I said, my dumbass forgot the dip brow, or, like, the pomade brush. So I literally just did, like, a light fill and, like, just, like, cleaned up my brows. I'm just gonna go with, like, a little bit of gloss, but, like, not that much. I'm gonna take the NYX Butter Gloss and Madeline. Bruh, these wait, Yaneli, you like the NYX products, huh? Like the lips?
It depends.
Cause I be eating up the glosses, bruh.
So now I need to...
Then after that, I'm just gonna go on top with the Juicy 2s from Lancome.
Quiero agua.
And this is the end results. This is usually what I do for, like, school. No, usually, like, when I have time for school, that's when I go all out. But usually, like, I do, like, a little skin tint, like some mascara, blush, let's go. But I feel like I did a little bit more. So what do you guys think? Yeah, right. Anyways, that's gonna be I'm hella tired. If you guys enjoy this, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you, like, found anything was funny, or, like, you're like, oh, like, I know what you're talking about, or, like, anything relatable down in the comments. I'm probably gonna look at them. So anyways, if you're watching this and you have, like, more ideas, then just comment down below. Like, I would, like, tell me, like, what I should do, because, like, I low-key want to do more YouTube. But, like, I want to know what y'all want to see. And literally what she said, oh my god, I want to know what you guys are thinking about. Because, like, I don't know. I have a few ideas on what to do, but, like, here and there. There's going to be my TikTok and Instagram is going to be in the description. And if you guys like it, subscribe. And until next time, bye, guys.